Good morning, Fit Fam. We are live at 7 a.m. on this awesome Saturday. I hope you guys can hear me. I know this, I may just hold the camera. I'm coming to you today real quick from my kitchen because today is Saturday, and that means that in our prep week, it is time for you to hit the grocery store, come home, and prepare some food for you to eat this week. Okay, that is one of the main steps in this challenge that you do not want to skip. I know it's super tempting. I know a lot of you yesterday were feeling a little challenged with the making of a meal plan, and I just want to encourage you guys, that's okay. Remember that you're beginning to learn this new skill. It's not necessarily going to be super easy right at the beginning, but it is still a necessary part of your journey, okay? Once you master the habit of planning out, at least in general, your food and shopping for those foods, making sure that your fridge is consistently stocked with healthy ingredients, then it becomes less of a chore and an overhaul, overkill, overwhelm to look in your fridge and go, okay, I see that I have something healthy I can make. Because that's what I used to do, right? I would go out and I would buy tons of healthy stuff and it would be in my fridge and I'd just be like, I have no clue what to do with this stuff. And so it would sit there and I would be standing in front of the fridge hungry going, I have nothing to eat, right? So that is the scenario that I know I experienced for years before I really learned how to prep and prepare my food and meal plan a little bit. Even then, guys, it's taken me a couple years to really master it for something that works for me. Everybody's different. Some people are super structured. Some people are like more whimsical. It's fine. Whatever works for you. The point is that you just don't want to skip it because you'll set yourself up to have a momentary lapse of willpower and reach for something that you shouldn't. Okay? So I wanted to just show you guys an example of like why meal prepping is so important. But first, I'm going to give you the tools that you need to succeed today. Okay, so number one, take your grocery list. I posted 2 videos yesterday, one from me that walked you through how I meal prep, how I meal plan and then prep. Basically, my system is, make your grocery list of things you like, right? Because I'm not even going to consider a recipe that has something in it that I don't like. I kind of base mine off of ingredients. So I make my list of ingredients that I want to eat that week. Then I plan out kind of loosely like what I can make with those ingredients in meals. If you guys, if you've been in here a while, you typically see that my meals are pretty basic. They're like protein, carb, veggie, right? I don't do a lot of like complicated recipes because I don't care that much. I just want to eat. And then I go to the store and I get those things and I prep ahead any proteins that I can, any carbs that I can, and I chop and clean veggies. That's it, right? I try and keep this as simple as possible. I posted a second video by a fellow coach of mine, Brooke Lipoff, and she does it kind of backwards, right? She goes and she finds recipes like things that she can make in advance, crock pot meals, things that her family will like. So like if you're trying to feed kids who are picky, you may want to take that approach instead, where you have to find a recipe. Sorry, my hair is like driving me nuts. You have to find a recipe that everybody will eat before you can then plan out like what ingredients you need for it and go to the store and shop for that. So there's really 2 options. You can approach it either way. Check out both of those videos. They're long, but you don't necessarily have to watch them. You can listen to them while you're doing whatever you do this Saturday. But have a look at those. Then grab your grocery list, go to the grocery store today. Get it out of the way. Don't put it off till Sunday night or Monday morning, even worse. Get it done so that you have time to prep and then time to mentally get prepared tomorrow to start on Monday. Okay, so all that to be said, once you get home with your groceries, then it's time to prep. Like I said, my recommendation, if you're going for the more ingredient-based system, is to check out in your meal plan what all of the proteins you can grill ahead. Kevin does it. I'm scared of the grill, so I won't touch it, but Kevin does a great job of making ahead each week, like hamburgers, turkey burgers, chicken breasts, what do you call it? Pork chops, pork tenderloin, all kinds of proteins, sometimes even like turkey kielbasa sausage, right, which are yummy. But all those proteins that then you can just grab and go. I got so used to being able to do that. Just grab whatever was prepared in there, pair it with a protein or pair it with a carb and a veggie, and I'm done. I don't have to think about it. Same thing with carbs. Cook ahead your brown rice, your quinoa, your baked potatoes, any of that carby stuff that you can get out of the way now that usually takes about 30 minutes or more to cook. Don't put yourself in the position of walking into the kitchen hungry and then all of a sudden you have to wait an hour before your stuff is ready. That sucks. And then veggies, I know that's my last tip, right, is veggies can be a pain in the ass. So if you have a whole crisper full of veggies and there again, you're hungry, you're like, okay, now I'm going to spend 20 minutes washing this stuff, chopping it up, putting it together, cooking it. It's really annoying. So the more things that you can do today to like prep those, clean them, peel them, chop them, whatever, put them in baggies so that they're all ready to grow and just grab. That will save you time and headache, especially on this first week when you're trying to get used to everything all at once. Okay? So those are my meal prep tips. Before I sign off, I just wanted to show you like what I'm doing today, why meal prepping has become such an essential part of my life, because it sets me up for success when I get into situations where I know I could fail. This morning, in about 2 hours, I'm headed off to an event that's going to last from like 9 until 1, right? With drive times included and everything. And so I'm on this cleanse. I have to eat at a certain time, and I know I'm going to get hungry in that window. So this morning, what I'm doing, I'm going to see if I can show you this. Oh wait, I can turn it around. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm having my breakfast. Right, on my meal plan today is this oatmeal with chia seeds and walnuts and a whole cup of blueberries. That's a lot of food, by the way, y'all. Ultimate reset for the win. But I'm having this. And it took me all of like 2 minutes to put together because earlier in the week we had prepped some steel cut oatmeal. What you're looking at here is a Tupperware that has 6 servings of the right size of steel cut oatmeal in it that literally you just cook, throw in the fridge, and then shovel out this sort of, cold gelatinous blob, put it in the microwave with some water, heat it back up, and it turns back into awesome oatmeal. That's why I use steel cut oats, because they don't turn to mush. I post a video on that today about how you guys prepare those if you want to try it. But so, because this was prepared, I didn't have to spend 30 minutes making oatmeal this morning, which is awesome. So that's done. Number 2, I'm going to this event, and I'm going to get hungry before 1 o'clock, I'm sure. So on my meal plan, right, today I get to eat one of these giant freaking salads again. So what I did this morning while I was drinking my water and Kevin was having his coffee is I just chopped up all the lettuce, veggies, that's sprouts even though it looks kind of crazy, and herbs, and put it all in one container. Then I mixed up the dressing. It took like 30 seconds. Oil, vinegar, garlic, Dijon mustard, and some more herbs. Put it in there, shake it up, so when I get to the event, I can just pop this off, dump that in there, put the lid back on, and then shake the whole container, and it'll be dressed and ready to go, right? And then I can sit there like a rabbit and eat all that. Last thing is this thing, which, let me shake it up first so it doesn't look so weird, but this is a quinoa, where's the light? There it is. This is a quinoa veggie salad that I made yesterday on my meal plan, and so I just tripled the recipe yesterday, and so that I had extra, and portioned it out into those tubs because I knew I was going to need to have it again today. But guys, that is just some simple reasoning on like why, excuse me, meal planning is great, because I was able to cut out 30 minutes in the morning. I was able to cut out having to cook something today, and I'm able to prepare myself so that I don't get overly hungry and decide to go to McDonald's on the way home from this event, and instead I will eat my salad. Okay, so that's it. Guys, your assignment for today: grab your grocery list, go to the store, swing by Target, and make sure you got all the fitness equipment you need for your workout program. Get home, unload, and look at what you got. See what you can prep ahead: proteins, carbs, veggies. And then if you've got family or trying to appease them, make sure that you've got some ideas on recipes that you want to try this week to set you and them up for success. Okay? If you have any questions on meal prepping, I know it's one of the most tactical and in-depth things that we do in this group. Comment your questions below. Post pictures of what you're preparing today. Show me what you're doing so that if you have any struggles, we can help. If you have any wins, we can celebrate with you and also get ideas from what you're doing. Okay? You guys have a great Saturday. I won't be home till probably 2, but I'll be checking back in then to see if you guys need anything. Okay?